Hey guys, Virginia Buck Wild here, Pop Edition. We're out here with the Remington Ultima 700, the big boy muzzleloader that shoots more powder than you should put in a muzzleloader. Pop is out here sighting his gun in. He's using these new hornady board. Let's see what they look like. I'll show you here. These bad man pajamas, they're long, they're skinny, they are monsters. So we've taken a couple test shots because who wants to blow up on camera? None of us. So the gun shoots, and it actually shoots really freaking good. So we went down, we did the shots, we got the target down there. I'll throw a picture of the target up here. And this thing is just bad to the bone. So we're gonna do some final tune-ins, do some more shoots, and get it done. The girls, as usual, world travelers, are out somewhere else. So Pop and I are having fun. So we're gonna shoot the muzzleloader, and if we can get to some other guns, we're gonna get to some other guns and shoot inside in for season. But here we go, let it rip. We'll see you shoot the 1,000 grain muzzleloader. How you feel about that, Pop?
Good.
Look at
That
this.
thing's excellent.
Let's see this. 3 shots. First 2, that's right. That's 2 shots right there, stacked on top of each other. So then we moved it over. There's your 3rd shot, and this is a target. This is at 50 yards. So, and we forgot to say, he's shooting blackhorn 209, which is the popular conversion, even though it's unpopular in our deer hunting camp. Everybody joked me for switching, but here it is. So he's shooting 100 grains by weight, which you can't put in any other muzzleloader. You have to use the special Remington muzzleloader. It uses a 308 pistol or 308 primer cartridge that goes in that's special to Remington, and this thing is just made like a tank. It weighs 1,000 pounds, but this guy reach out there, and if you look, I mean, you can't deny that. So we might pop 1 or 2 more through it. Check it out.
And no smoke. I like that.
I tell you, and it's clean, right?
Yeah,
It's clean.
My gun's clean.
And the nice thing about those bore drivers is he was using the ones that came with Remington, the Remington Premier with the sabots around them. You'd shoot once or twice and you couldn't even get the bullet down the barrel. These things now, you push down with 1 finger all the way down, and we're 3 shots deep and it's still super clean. So if you flip over and look at one of my other videos there with me shooting the CVA Wolf, you'll see 4 or 5 shots, swipe it with a patch, and it comes out crystal clean. So we'll get back to it.
I'm a believer.
He's a believer. we have a convert. So we're gonna run back up there to the range, to the sled, fire a few more rounds through it, and see how it goes. Okay. Ready?
Yep. You can feel the blast against my face.
That kicks.
Damage this.
Well, we'll see. So I shot. Let's see how dirty that is. And it felt like the gun came back and hit me in the face, but what actually happened is the primer here blew out. It was just blowback coming out of the gun. But we're gonna see. So we've shot 4 times through the gun. We're gonna take a look through the barrel and see how clean she looks. You see the end of your barrel? Gun's unloaded. We got the bolt out of it. Let's see. It's a little dirty, but I mean, that's not bad. Let's see here. We'll swab her. Wrong button. Let's see what she looks like. Not too bad. We'll throw another one down it just to be sure.
Patch stuck down in there.
Go all the way down into the breech.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see what she looks like. Yeah, not too bad.
Still a little dirty.
Let's see what the bore looks like now. See if it's shiny. Oh yeah. It's hard to focus, but you can see there it is. You can see that polished look now. So that's 4 shots, dry patches, and she clean as a whistle. So when I shot, like I said, the gun had a little bit of blowback, and I'm not gonna lie, it surprised me. It surprised me a little bit. Might have to do a little editing on that video. But down there at the range, I hit probably a 1/2 inch high and right of his last round that he hit. So just to be sure that it wasn't me jerking or the gun being dirty, we're gonna load up one more round, let it rip, and if it drops in there, we'll be good. So this gun, all said and done, is gonna be set up for 200 yards on 100 yards. It's gonna be 3.8 inches high, and then here at 50 yards, it's only 2 inches high. So we're setting up because we got some new fresh cutovers out at the club, and we got one spot that we like to go and hunt that's a big field. Get a little redemption from last year. Somebody missed at 150 yards. So now we got no excuses. But we'll go ahead, we'll let another one rip, and then we're gonna probably switch over to the 6.5 Grendel that he brought out. He's got a night vision scope. We're gonna get sighted in. But this is a pretty sweet setup. Like I said, we're using 100 grains of blackhorn by weight. We got these 340 hornady bore driver ELDXs, and then he's using the pistol or the rifle primers that Remington sent with the gun. You'll have to get those reloaded, but from what we can figure out, I've been using that hornady app, ballistic app that I used for my last video. It's pretty slick. We can guess based on the math that I did last time that we're shooting 2,200 feet per second at the muzzle velocity. So at 200 yards, he's 1700 and some change foot-pounds of energy, which is plenty of energy for a deer at 200 yards. I think he's actually good out to like 400 yards or 300 yards. We'll look at the ballistic calculator. I'll post that back up. But so we'll get to it, get this buttoned up, and let her roll. All right, you recording? Ready? See how it goes. All right, so here are the shots. These are the first 2 we hit where we were sighting in. This is where he hit originally when we moved over. This was my shot where the gun partially exploded in my face. This was my last shot. So this was after cleaning as well. So we know about 3 rounds and you need to clean. This was a little off, but I mean, shoot, that's still an inch in distance. What's kind of funny is after our last shot, we had this guy down here. I think that was the cup. I think it was either the cup or the base, but I think we accounted, didn't we account for all the cups?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know how that showed up on the one that I shot that was funky and weird.
I think the plastic tip came off
So the tip
the slug.
could be. It's a decent sized hole there. It's kind of, you know, baffling on what that's from, but I think this thing is like dialed in. You can't complain. At 50 yards, it should be doing that anyways. It should be cutting the same hole. So we are set and ready. 200 yards, here we come. We'll see if we can get one out there, right? Try it this season.
All right.
But that'll be it for this episode of Virginia Buck Wild Pop Edition. We'll see you later. All right, guys. So, heck of a day shooting with the muzzleloader. A little perplexing, if I could speak, on what happened, but we eventually figured it out. So we went back, we counted the casings. There was 5 casings. We counted the powder charges. There was 5. And as you seen, there was 6 bullet holes. The packaging that had the bullets in it, the slugs, was missing 6. So obviously we some way, somehow loaded 2 slugs into 1 powder charge. Thankfully, everything happened the way it did and everybody's okay. And that rifle is able to handle that kind of load. From what I understand, it probably could shoot even more of the blackhorn powder, but with the pressure and stuff, that's one of those things you just got to be careful with. So it's a lesson learned, and an announcement to all the folks out there hunting. Just be careful, pay attention, and try not to multitask while you're loading. Keep everything straight. And you guys stay safe this season. It's Virginia Buck Wild. Over and out.